The word Yoruba is not a Yoruba word. I know that makes no sense, but you get what I mean. We didn't give ourselves the name Yoruba, and the word Yoruba means nothing in the language that we speak. In fact, in the pre-colonial days, there was no such thing as a Yoruba people. We had the Oyo, Egba, Ekiti, Ijebu, and what have you, but these guys never considered themselves the same people. They spoke different languages, although the languages had some similarities here and there. The people considered themselves separate nations. On several occasions, they even waged war against one another. What we have today as the Yoruba land is a creation of the missionaries and Ajayi Crowther, but we will come to that shortly. Now, some say the word Yoruba is from the Fulani word Yariba, and that it was the Fulanis who gave us that name. But that's not true. The word Yoruba has been used to describe the ancient people of Oyo for at least 200 years before Uthman Danfodio and his son Muhammad Bello came in contact with the word. Besides, the word Yariba means nothing in the Fula language, so it couldn't have been the Fulanis who gave us the name. The word Yoruba actually owes its origin to the Batonu people of Borgu. These people are also called Bariba or Ibariba by the Yoruba people. The Batonu people and ancient Oyo were neighbors, and today most of Benin Republic is occupied by the Batonu people. The Batonu word for the Oyo people was the word Yoru, and that's the singular form of the word. The plural form of the word is Yorubu or Yoruba. This name was also popular among the Songhai people, who were also neighbors to the Oyo and the Borgu people. The Songhai people occupies areas like Timbuktu, Sierra Leone, Niger Republic, and parts of Mali. Songhai, Borgu, and Oyo had deep cultural and historical ties. For instance, it was the Songhai people of ancient Mali that brought Islam to Yoruba land, which explains why the Yoruba word for Islam is Imole, the religion from Mali. These three civilizations, I'm talking about Borgu, Songhai, and Oyo, share several common vocabularies. For example, the Yoruba word Wundia happens to also be in the Batonu language as Wundia, and they have the same meaning, which means the word might not be an original Yoruba word. More examples include Yoruba words such as Alufa, Anfani, Borokini, Alafia, Suru, Fari, Alubosa, which all have Arabic and Songhai origins. It's obvious that the Fulani wrote Yoruba as Yariba because they wrote in Arabic, and Arabic does not have the vowel O. So the Fulani copied that word from the Songhai people, who also copied it from the Batonu people. And if the word Yoruba means anything in the Batonu language, that is lost today. But it was nothing derogatory as some people claim today. It was never meant to be an insult. But the people of Western Nigeria aren't called Yoruba today because the people of Borgu called them so. We have established the fact that the word Yoruba was used specifically for the people of Oyo. I said earlier that in the pre-colonial days, there was no such thing as a Yoruba people, meaning the people of Western Nigeria. It will interest you to know that Nigeria's first modern newspaper, which was launched in 1859, was called Iwe Iroyin fún àwọn Ẹ̀gbá àti Yorùbá. Note that Egba àti Yoruba. That shows that the Egba saw themselves as different from the Yoruba people, the people of Oyo, but their languages were similar enough for them to have the same newspaper. How then did it happen that the people of Western Nigeria, including the Egba, are now called Yoruba today? It was Samuel Ajayi Crowther who actively worked to encourage the amalgamation of the groups in Western Nigeria, and he encouraged the people to adopt Yoruba as their endonym. Later on, Chief Obafemi Awolowo's Egbe Omo Oduduwa also helped to strengthen that idea of a Yoruba people. And then the Bible. The translation of the Bible played a very significant role in the unification of the modern day Yoruba people. In 1889, Ajayi Crowther produced the first Yoruba translation of the Bible. Since he was from Oyo and believed his language to be the Yoruba proper, the translation was based on the Oyo dialect, but with some modifications to include Egba and the dialect spoken in the coastal areas of Lagos. This new Yoruba then became the standard language for the people of Western Nigeria. The ability to read and write this new Yoruba became the ticket to Western education and the prerequisite for baptism and participation in other activities of the church. This new Yoruba is what we now call Yoruba Ajumolo. Nothing unites a people more than their language and their religion. The Yoruba Bible achieved more than its religious goal. It united the people, the disparate people of Western Nigeria, and made them one people, the Yoruba people. I hope this has educated you about our origin as a people. Please put down your questions and contributions in the comment section. Share this video and remember to subscribe for more of this kind of content. Washiri.